Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Skyrim.
Have you made up your mind?
Yes, I've made up my mind. Yeah, I don't want to be a vampire. Soul trap me. Soul trap.
Are you sure? I'm willing to do it, but you need to think it through.
Yes,
You'll remain mortal, but you'll find yourself weakened within the soul cairn.
that is acceptable. I feel weak constantly already. I don't think I'll notice any difference.
I know this is difficult for you. I hope you trust me. I'd never do anything that could hurt you.
Aww. I trust you too, Bae.
Thank you. Let's not waste any more time then. I promise to make this as painless as possible. Hold still.
Oh, I can't move. I was gonna jump.
Let's go. My mother must be waiting on the other side of that thing.
Well, let's go. To the soul cairn. Selective in its recruiting. That was bullshit. Can't believe they made me think about that. Okay. This is a different part of soul cairn. Oh, look at you.
At least the pain is gone.
I bet.
What a horrible place.
I know. Who are you, friend? I'm gonna jump and skip to you.
Is there no end to this nightmare? How could they trick me like this? I was one of Rieman's court wizards. What a horrible place.
I wonder if I'm going to see any souls in here that actually have any info. Whoa! There we go. Here's somebody. Somebody I recognize, maybe?
Just step into the painting, he said. Yeah, sure. Like it's that simple.
Look at
This
sky.
is no place for
What kind
you.
of place is this?
I see things in there and I want them. How do I get them, though? Where there's loot, there's a way. You, friend.
1,000 steps. And 1,000 more.
Actually, I needed to make a quick pause real quick because my dog is apparently barking to the high heavens. I will be right back. Ah, the classic tale of dog v mailman. Bone Man!
Where'd you come from?
Good question, because I was not ready to fight people in here. Actually, how weak am I? I guess I can't tell unless I open up my thing.
Look at this place. I can't imagine choosing to come here. My mother must have been terrified.
I mean, if she's a necromancer, this is probably like the coolest thing ever for her, though. Some people just get too into their research. What do we got in here?
Where'd you come
A
from?
dude! I gotta say, these skeletons look a lot cooler. There we go. Oh, shit. Interrupts the drain soul effect in the soul cairn. This is 10% magic. That's cool.
Look at the sky. What kind of place is this?
Cherub's Opus? Page 6. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick
I've
second.
heard stories about the soul cairn, but never thought I'd see it myself. So far, it's about what I imagined.
I bet. I'm gonna take a quick second, and I'm gonna go through, and I'm gonna drop a whole bunch of shit that I don't need. Because
Look at this
I
place.
don't want to be
Can't imagine
overburdened
choosing to
anymore.
come here. Wow,
Okay, that should be better.
so wrong.
Dropped a whole bunch of shit that I don't care about. Remember? Okay, good.
The air, ground, this is all wrong.
Oh, that looks cool. Okay, so we found the note. The note. I'm imagining there's more notes, but I don't imagine where these notes are. Are you just gonna chill there, buddy? There he goes. Okay, that was a little weird. Where am I supposed to go? I am lost. Show me the way. This way.
Why can't I just die? I fear I'm cursed to walk this desolate land forever.
Probably, but it's probably your own fault.
This is no place for you. You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this.
Arvak?
Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you.
Yeah, how can we save your horse?
Arvak! Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Okay, is this gonna do anything else? Find Arvak's skull in the soul cairn. Okay. Is this like a thing I actually have to do? Why not? Why not? We're here. Show on map. Oh, it won't show me. If I don't track anything else, will it show me? Beyond Death. Remember, we're going to Beyond Death. Where's the skull at? Is there no way to track it? No active quest. I disagree. Jay. Well, I'm sorry, buddy. It looks like I'm not going to be able to find your horse skull. So we're just going to keep going to her. And maybe I'll come across it. Maybe I won't. I don't even know where you went because you disappeared. So in the event that I do find it, how the fuck am I supposed to turn it in a quest? You didn't think about that, did you? What's this? Harvest Soul Husk. Sure. This place is huge, by the way. Local map. A little bit ridiculous. I want to go exploring, but at the same time I don't. I mean, look at this place. And I bet she's all the way down there. Oh, there's a dude over there, too. What up, buddy?
Just step into the painting, he said. Yeah, sure. Like it's that simple.
Okay, so they're starting to repeat now. Who are you?
Well, look what we have here. Someone with flesh on their bones.
Yes.
Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers.
I bet.
How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer?
You sure sound like someone who would. Also, you're dead, so you looked like
You
someone who
got it.
did.
Horse, wagon, and all. Plopped here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. How people would track me down just to see what I had for sale.
I bet.
Very funny. And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here.
I'll be your friend.
I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly fungus-looking things growing out of the ground.
Huh?
Bring me, say, 25 of them, and you can rummage through what was left on my cart.
That's a lot of soul husks.
Odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather, before all of this nonsense happened to me. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal. If you have the husks. No husks, no sale. Guess you have some scavenging to do.
Cool. I feel like he's got something in here that I probably want. Oh, Jib Opus, page 10. I will read those eventually. There's a chest in there. Man, I want all of the stuff that's in here, and I don't know how to get to it. Baffles me. But first... Am I still going the right way? Yep. Let's just go find this girl. The longer I stay in here, the more quests I pick up, the more I want to stay. And I don't want to stay in here. I want to find that dude's horse, ride his horse. Get the hell out of here. Come here, Bone Man. Do you have husks? There we go. They at least have stuff. That's cool. He's got a husk. He's got a husk. Just keep going. This place is really big. Almost too big. This is almost as big as, oh, what the hell was that place? Where I got the Dragon Scroll. The Elder Dragon Scroll. Bleak Falls Barrow? No, that's not it. Or was that it? Actually, this might be bigger than that. You know what I'm talking about. With the lexicon and the bow. Whoa!
Mother!
It can't be. Serana?
There's a wall
Is
here?
it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
Maybe.
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him. To make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
A little.
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you.
I bet.
So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down.
I mean, we may have plans for banging. It's no ruse. I want to keep her safe. Save her from a foolish plan. Is here for the... Yeah, we'll do this one. I want to keep her safe.
Coming from one who murders vampires as a trade, I find it hard to believe your intentions are noble.
They're not. We plan on
Serana
banging.
has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing
It's not noble.
the prophecy.
It's just a
I would have
man thing.
expected her to explain that to you.
Sure.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the
I like her
sun
hair.
is Serana
She's got like
herself.
a Princess Leia sort of thing going on.
When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow.
Yes, you can read
The
it as
second
well, I
scroll
see.
declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
Okay.
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molik Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molik Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire.
Okay.
We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
The tyranny of the sun requires Serana's blood. Underwent this ritual willingly. Cold Harbor.
It was expected of her, just as it was expected of me. Being selected as an offering to Molik Bal is an honor. She wouldn't have dared turn her back on that.
Says you.
It's what some call the domain of Molik Bal. His place in oblivion.
Okay. Yeah.
It was expected of her.
No, damn
Being
it, that's not what I
selected as an
clicked, and you
offering
know
to-
it.
Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible. If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
Yeah, we obviously don't want that to happen. So he would kill her, put her blood on an arrow, and shoot an arrow at the sun and kill the sun. That's one hell of a bow.
And how exactly do you plan on stopping him?
Shoving my sword as far down his throat as possible, and then twisting it to the side, and hoping that that does the job. I'll need your help.
If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans?
Yes, but you are not an idiot like me, who's foolish enough to try it.
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed.
That's not true. I'm here because I've been killing the vampires because the vampires keep being a pain in my goddamn ass. If they would have just left me alone, I wouldn't have even done any of this. Yeah, she believes in me.
Serana, this stranger aligns himself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to him.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
Oh, shit!
Dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Oh,
Yes,
shit!
he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana, if you'd only open your eyes.
Troubled
so Your
teens.
father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood. You'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about.
Oh,
You never
shit!
asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a
Oh,
family again,
shit!
but I don't know if we can ever have that.
Daughter mama
Maybe we don't
drama.
deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long.
Oh, shit!
Forgive me.
We're making up.
If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours.
Yay!
Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me.
As to me as well.
For Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
Do you have the Elder Scroll with you?
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned.
You imprisoned
Fortunately,
yourself.
You're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
Wait, what?
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here.
Oh,
Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
how did you even
One
get
more
in
word
here?
of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him.
Oh, and there's
The Ideal
dragon.
Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat. As you've been traveling in the Soul Cairn, your body has become attuned to it.
Cool.
Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the Soul Cairn filled the void. You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer.
Cool. Okay, so I can come back if I ever decide to. How did you become imprisoned here? Yes,
When I
answer
entered
that
the Soul
question.
Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place.
What was the bargain?
I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here.
Yes, they did.
The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins.
And then they trapped you.
Unfortunately, yes. Since the Keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach.
Well, you were just full of bad decisions, aren't you?
Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which will give in.
Zoop. There we go.
I know very little about them. They're mystic entities that lord over the soul cairn, controlling every aspect from its fabric.
But
to
you've
its
been trying to
appearance.
talk to them. Why wouldn't you know who they are?
Well, some necromancers believe they are the crystalline structures dotting the soul cairn. I believe there's more to it than
So wait,
that.
they're the actual buildings
I
themselves?
think they transcend what we perceive as a physical form. Perhaps they were once corporeal beings, but they've obviously reached a point where they no longer require a tangible presence.
Also, I don't even think this is a tangible area. We're not even corporeal right now. We're all souls, right?
Conduits, through which the Ideal Masters speak to their underlings and feed on their victims. The Ideal Masters' weakness is their insatiable hunger for pure souls. It's the reason for the Soul Cairn's existence, and the only leverage a necromancer has when bargaining with them.
Okay.
The ability to summon powerful undead guardians, as one would conjure an Atronak or Daedra. However, the majority of necromancers that are foolish enough to enter into a bargain with the Ideal Masters wind up here as harvested souls.
Good to know. Maybe that's why there's not necromancy in this game. Yeah, why haven't you tried to do it?
vision is a world plunged in eternal darkness, where the vampire can flourish and never again
Trying to push
fear
me away.
the tyranny of the sun. What he fails to realize is how much attention would be called to our kind if the prophecy came to fruition. If eternal night fell, there are many who wouldn't stand
Like
for
a
it.
weird aura around
They would
her.
raise armies in attempts to return things to normal. The order of the day would be our destruction, until every last vampire was hunted down and eliminated.
Yeah, living in the shadow seems
I
like the
do.
better idea.
It's how the vampire has survived for millennia, and the only way we can continue to survive in the future.
I mean, if they kill the sun and everyone becomes a
Be careful.
vampire, then there's no
And keep
blood,
my
and then
daughters
everyone
safe.
dies. By the way,
Let's
why do
kill
you keep
those
pushing me into
keeper
things?
and get back to the prison.
Yeah, let's do that. But let's do that next time on Skyrim. I'll see you guys then.